Hey everybody, last night, I watched the OpenAI DevDay keynote, and it was pretty cool. I definitely recommend checking it out. Today, I just wanted to chat about some really cool things that I thought were cool out of that keynote. And I'm not going to cover everything, but I definitely recommend you just giving it a watch yourself. I'll share the link below if you want to click on it there. And then also, I'll share this OneNote or this Notion board in case you want to check my notes out. There's not much here. I did take snippets and then I grabbed the links at the specific spots of those snippets. But anyways, I just started off. The first thing was there was an 8K to 32K limit, and now with the GPT-4 Turbo, and that's the new one that they announced. It'll have 128K. I don't know pricing wise how that's going to be impacted. I may have missed that, but they did mention like tokens and different things and how much those cost, but I didn't hear anything about a monthly cost. So we'll see how that gets impacted. But yeah, so that was pretty cool, the GPT Turbo announcement. They mentioned this, more control on your outputs, so Json Mode. I thought that was interesting. I don't have anything like that right now in my ChatGPT. And this, if you're working with an API, you could set this and then it's formatted exactly how you would expect it, every time. So that's pretty cool, and that would even be cool if it was not just JSON but other things as well. Next one is, I thought this was pretty cool. So outside knowledge in documents, so like documents or databases, and so you can have like a SQL database of all of your Revit models, and you could pull all of that into ChatGPT, or you could take all of your stuff. A lot of firms that I worked at, we had service desk for Revit questions, for BIM stuff, for Navisworks, all of that. You could funnel all of that into something like this, and could be a really great resource for everybody, something even integrated within Revit. Now, is it going to replace a BIM person, a Revit tech? I don't think so. I wouldn't necessarily want that to replace anything like that. But it could be a convenient tool or something to use as an educational tool when training somebody. So I think there's a lot of options there. And those are just a couple examples. I'm sure there's hundreds of different ways you could use your own knowledge when integrating it with a tool like ChatGPT. I thought this was really cool. So knowledge cutoff up to April 2023, and the way that he spoke was that it's important to them to keep that cutoff pretty recent. So we'll see if it gets updated pretty often, but I think that's really awesome because I think the last cutoff is like September 2021, so pretty old, and it'll be nice to have just something more modern. The custom models, I thought this was pretty cool. And I don't know how this is different than the knowledge of like the documents and databases. Those may be like tied to something that's more general that more people have access to or they have access to. I'm not 100% sure. Custom models might be more proprietary, but I don't know those details. I do know they have like the website published now for the GPT custom models, and it looks like they've got some things created. I know they showed closer to the end Zapier, I think it's called, and it's integrated with all sorts of things, but that's one of the custom tools that they built. So there's a lot of really interesting things there, and I think being able to create your own GPT, I mean, shoot, you could take, even if you aren't thinking about a firm, but you're thinking about yourself, take your own notes, from, if you use Notion, that's a tool I use every day, but take Notion and then plug it into a GPT engine and then be able to quickly ask questions on your information and then get results from that. Now, that could be helpful. I don't know, because Notion's pretty powerful, but I definitely could see how that could even be better, being able to ask questions and get, that context of the things that you've written. And obviously that's just one little thing, but there's so many really awesome use cases there, and like custom tools, and I'm sure what other people are going to create are going to be pretty cool as well. So that's kind of all I've got for this. The overall presentation was really awesome. It's kind of scary because it feels like ChatGPT within, it's the how quickly things are moving. It's like just 9 months worth of updates, or like a decade worth of updates in 9 months, and we are just seeing these things get new advancements every other day, and Dolly integration in there, so we're able to generate that. And ChatGPT is one tool of many that are being developed out there. So it's just the speed of these things are just going to continue to increase, and I don't know what that means for the AEC industry. It's exciting, but it's a little bit scary because I just don't know what tomorrow is going to be. So anyways, definitely check that out. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.